I'm writing a story, a romantic comedy about a woman who, seconds away from getting deported, proposes to her employee and forces him to marry her. But in true Hollywood fashion, the two inadvertently fall in love, so all's well that ends well. Or a man who mistakenly gets deported to Mexico but is rescued by the love of his life. And it's not long before the entire experience is just another memory to look back at and laugh at, so all's well that ends well. Or my cousin offers his best friend a sports car as payment for marrying me. Tells him she will live in Nashville with you and you can do whatever you want with the car. Just make sure she gets her green card. Yes, I'm the one proposing. No, it isn't rom-com quirky down on one knee. It's sitting in my friend's car at midnight, telling him rather you than a stranger 800 miles away, asking myself how 18 years of assimilation has earned me nothing more than the right to go back home anyway, back to a home I barely even remember because the only home I've ever really known never wanted me in the first place. And I tell my mother that worst case scenario, my sister and I are all grown up now. So we'll be all right by ourselves here, but you and Dad will need each other should either of you ever get sent back home. We are the plot twist that everyone's been waiting for, but there's no laughter anymore. There's no room for romance or comedy when it is your family that faces deportation, when it is your mother and father that have to choose between their daughters and each other, when it is you that is left wondering if this body intact is worth a fractured family, if the loneliness is really worth your pride, and if your pride is worth forsaking your mother's sacrifices, if it means you get to hold on to your dignity just a little while longer, if it means for once you get to choose how this story goes.